You know, I use music as a way of venting, as a form of therapy. But at the end of the day, I'm doing drugs. Music not making me really happy. It's just the way that I vent. And all of my money going to support people that don't even seem like they truly even give a fuck about what I'm going through or dealing with internally. Right. As long as the money coming, it just make you feel like a mule, like a or like a workhorse. Like I'm only as valuable as what I can do for the people around me. Hey, whoever doesn't like it, hey, guess what? I wasn't made for everybody to like. Fans, I'm not trying to do that. Either you like me or you don't. Either the energy connects or it doesn't. If not, fuck it. What you do, the world beat you up. You get beat up when you go home. It's like nothing you ever do is good enough. So you never really feel welcome anywhere you go.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like this come from being a child. Like get out. It's like you never really feel welcome anywhere you go because it's like if I'm not being what everybody want me to be, then are you gonna still love me the same? And that's just what I was dealing with. Like, man, I work so hard so other people can enjoy it. This is my first time enjoying myself, enjoying my life.
Okay.
I was taught wrong. We wasn't taught right. We was taught wrong. And as a child, when you a provider or look out for people, you develop this sense of I'm only as good as what I could do for everybody around me. If you can't be used, you useless.
That's real shit.
But when you love somebody as you love yourself, the way you love somebody else is a reflection of how you love yourself. You know, like if you hungry and I cut up some fruit and bring you some fruit, you know, this is what I would eat.
Right.
I look at my body like my temple. Now.
Right.
This is, you know what I'm saying? So the way that you love others is the way that you love yourself because money isn't always the solution for everything. It's really an enabler. It's a Band-Aid. It doesn't fix anything. Anything that needs to be fixed has to be done on the inside. My beliefs, my belief system. But everybody has to win their own way. And right now, I'm winning my own way. Like for the first time in my life, I'm proud of myself. Like I could cry right now. I'm
That's
proud
amazing,
of myself.
man.
I think about everything I've been through and I look at where I'm at now. And I always hear people say without a test, you can never have a testimony. But like for anybody that's suffering with depression or you done been through something in your past that was traumatic, we are not our past. Every day you have an opportunity. Every day is a new opportunity to find your gratitude and be better than what you was the day before. These are people that choose to self-medicate, and I don't judge, but I pray that everybody finds their way eventually because when I was on that level, I was doing what people on that level did, I guess so to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's about frequency. It's about raising your vibration. The consequences are much more severe when you one of the chosen ones. And you just got to realize that you're different from the rest of the world, so you can't do what they do. I had got off social media for like a year and a half, and I just focused on myself because it was leading to depression. I done said this in a lot of interviews before. I was making comparisons. I was comparing other people's highlight reel to my real life.
Right.
And comparison is the killer of all joy. So I wasn't finding my gratitude. But once I got off Instagram for like the first week, I used to go to my phone and look and check and I was like, damn, I'm addicted.
It's an addiction, man.
I'm addicted to go and look. And it's the same pictures over and over again.
Most people's first thing they do when they wake up, grab their phone and open up IG.
Yeah, I can't do that because it takes my energy from me. I got to get up and go straight and work out. I can't talk to nobody.
You won't touch your phone until you're done working out.
Well, I got one phone that don't have no apps on it. It got all my music and stuff on there. That's my gym phone. But that's my most important phone, my little small phone. My other phones, I got all that shit on there. But when I go to sleep, I cut my phones on airplane mode because I read that the transmission from the phone, it mess up your melatonin cycles and you don't get the rest that you're supposed to get. So you're not going to have the energy that you're supposed to have the next day. So I put my phones on airplane mode. And then sometimes I forget they on airplane mode. But my eyes was open to reality. And reality is harsh, and the world is a very cruel place. It is. And every time I meet people that's dealing with depression or suffering, I tell them, man, the world's a cruel place. Trust me, I know. But I had time to sit with myself. Like the 6 months in Florida, I was like, man, yeah, I'm going to do it this way when I go back out there. But I wasn't all the way ready. Then when I went to Chicago, I was like, I'm going to do it this way after like maybe a year.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got longer into the bid, I just was like, it had stripped me. It broke me all the way down to being more appreciative. It was my biggest fear was being looked at as weak or being vulnerable. Mm-hmm. But it take more courage to be transparent and be vulnerable than it do to be a tough guy.
That's the gangster shit.
Yeah.
You know, revealing yourself and peeling off.
So that's why all the monsters just cling to me like that, because I give them something like, hey, I know what you've been through. I've been through that too. We can kill each other in here right now. We can both die. I don't care. Like, but hey, come on, I got you. I nurture you. I give you a hug.
Yes,
I give you something you never had.
Yeah, man.
And that's what keep our camaraderie and us loyal to one another, because we have an understanding of what we both been through and we the same way. And when you look at me, you don't have to be what you are anymore. And it's a lot of shit that I deal with, but I know how to process my emotions. Plan, but Allah is the best of planners, because I get counted out so much, but I always win. Anything I miss, it wasn't meant for me, because anything that's meant for me, it ain't gonna miss me. So anything lost could be found again except for time wasted. I didn't waste time today. I didn't get on the phone and talk, because if I get on the phone and talk before I go to the gym, I ain't even gonna want to work out. And we ain't talking about nothing, because you ain't did nothing but the same shit that you do every day. You ain't did nothing spectacular. Like, we ain't doing nothing spectacular. I'm not doing nothing spectacular. I do the same thing every day. But this is what makes me feel good.